We've seen an increase in violent crimes across the country, including here in California.
All month long, we have been bringing you stories featuring people in the community who are trying to work to bring down crime and violence.
KCRA 3's Jason Marks took the concerns of the community to some local lawmakers to see what they're doing to prevent these types of crimes.
3 lawmakers, 2 on the state level and 1 on the federal. They represent different areas of Northern California, and you can bet they don't see eye to eye on everything.
You tend to ask yourself, what are we doing wrong?
That's unacceptable. And as you know, this is personal for me.
It's tragic that we see that here.
But there is something they no doubt agree on.
Crime is an issue. It's an issue that we need to be mindful of.
It's tough when you hear all this violence.
People deserve to feel safe, and we should be furious.
All over Northern California, lawmakers are trying to figure out how to reduce crime and violence.
Well, I'm a Sacramentan. I live here. I have 2 teenage daughters in school.
Assemblymember Kevin McCarty says he's always looking for ways to help.
I don't think Sacramento's is a city that's not safe, but it's not safe enough.
Crime in the capital city has gone up over the past 4 years. This year alone, 23 people have been killed.
We have way too much gun violence. We have way too much domestic violence, and we have issues. I'm right now working on laws, writing laws to crack down on illegal guns, make sure the guns stay out of the wrong hands. I think we need to look for new ideas. I think the status quo is not supported.
It's a black eye in my community. And I try to ask myself, what else can I do?
Assemblymember Carlos Villalpudua represents Stockton, a city that's seen 21 murders this year.
Everyone is trying to do what's best. I can't figure it out, and I need to. I need to as an elected official and a leader of our community.
Villalpudua points to programs in his area. Programs which are on the ground floor working to help youth on the right path.
We're going to continue to fight even harder, and we're going to continue to put more funding in our schools, more funding into programs that will keep our kids safe.
We can't tolerate lip service on this. We have got to address the root causes of this violence.
U.S. Congressman Josh Harder's district includes Modesto and Turlock. He believes combating crime can't be just done on the local level.
We need to be doing a much better job of supporting our young people. If those kids are in school, if they're in summer school learning how to be a plumber, then they're not on the streets joining a gang. We need to make sure that we are identifying young people as young as we can that might be at risk for accelerating their way into that circle of violence.
Harder would like to see a bigger investment into summer programs.
We know that if kids are actually enrolled in programs during the summer, that the rate of gang violence goes down. And that shouldn't be a shock because we're giving people something to do.
Lawmakers know something needs to happen to save our cities. It happens soon. Finding that something just continues to be difficult.
We need to make sure that our community is safe.
Jason Marks, KCRA 3 News.
In addition to passing new laws, lawmakers are also looking at funding. Assemblyman McCarty says he wants to make sure there's money available for free pre-K and after-school programs for all students.